cleanest clothes in town, and Camay, the soap of beautiful women, present Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
You know, that bell used to be in tune with the piano. Certainly something's happened to it. Oh. Hello? Yes. What do you want? Hi, Ollie, how are you? Well, we expected to hear from you last night. Yeah. Oh, you had to go. How was the trip? That's good. How are the kids in the ballet? Well, that's good. Did you have fun on the trip? You can't talk very well. Was it crowded? Well, I was wondering, getting on the train at the last minute like that, if you would get a berth. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Well, no, a bird cage isn't very warm. It's true. Why couldn't they keep that in their berth? Oh, the puppy was down there. Well, I'm glad you at least... Did you sleep all right? Fine. Well, good. Oh, sure. Sure, do you miss us? Oh, well, I know you're busy. And how's the Huh? Oh, good. Yes, we're all fine. How are the ballets coming? Have you started working on any yet? Oh, you have. Isn't that wonderful? Sure. How's the weather? Oh, it's lovely here. You bet it is. Uh-huh. We're on the beach all day. Yes. Oh, we had a picnic down there. Yeah, I missed you a lot. Sure did. Missed you, it's so just force of habit. We made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for you, too. Oh, well, Fran and I finished them all. Sure. Strawberry. Yeah. Strawberry and peanut butter. Yes. Well, did you watch the show last night? Oh, of course you didn't get in. Oh, you got in, but you couldn't. Well, I know how that is. Pretty busy for the ballet. Oh, no, we didn't think you were impulsive after all. Well, I know I didn't get much of a chance to talk to you, but if you wanted to run off to New York with the ballet, I think that's wonderful. Well, I wanted to do that, too. Oh, no, we can manage, sure. Well, you should have seen it last night. It was quite a show. Yeah. Well, Fletcher Rabbit did it. Well, he's your understudy. Sure, he appreciates the break. Yes, going on for you like that. He just sounded, he was in good voice, too. Almost couldn't tell the difference. He sounded very good. Yes. She's here. Fran!
Yes?
Ollie!
Oh, fine.
Give my love to the kids, Ollie.
How is he?
He's fine. Here's Fran. He couldn't catch the show last night.
Hello. How are you? Oh, we missed you today.
Ask him if he saw any of the show.
You didn't see any of the show at all, Oh, we got along all right. Fletcher was just wonderful. He rose to the occasion so beautifully.
Sure did. You got tickets for King and I yet, or?
How about it? Are you going to see the King? Hard to get tickets.
How about Three Girls in Brooklyn?
Three Girls in Brooklyn? Well, you don't have very much time. Well, I'd just love to stand here and talk to you for a long time, but I have a lot of things to do tonight. Well, we're going to the party Friday night.
Oh, ask him if he might. I didn't send him his full dress because I wanted to borrow it for that night.
We didn't send your full dress. We thought you were kind of busy anyway, and we wanted to use it Friday night. Well, I don't know either Kukla or Fletcher who's going to wear it.
I think I'm going to... Well, maybe Fletcher will. I don't know.
I suppose Fletcher will. He wants to be as nearly like you as possible. We're going to have our pictures taken tomorrow,
yes.
all of us.
Tell for big
Oh,
magazine.
I don't know, several poses for some big magazine once. It's a shame that this, when you'd be... Mm-hmm. Well, not much else, really. We're just kind of getting ourselves adjusted. It's been wonderful. And you know, Dolores won't leave Fletcher's side. She's just with him all the time. She wants her ears tied back.
That's funny.
She just loves him.
Oh, the ice cream is here.
Who?
The ice cream came.
Oh, the ice... just a little party we're going to have. Well, anything... we didn't send his garden hat, did we?
We didn't send it. I didn't think he'd want it.
We didn't see what you'd be using your garden hat there for, and Fletcher said it would be just right for him. Well, I'll tell him, but he's pretty well attached to it already. Well, see, I know that you probably don't have a lot of money just getting started, and I don't want... You didn't.
Reverse the charges? That's all right.
That's all right, Ollie. We're so glad to hear from you. Okay, well, just a minute now. Be good. Bye.
Oh, hey.
Shut up.
Yeah. Did he say goodbye? Ollie? Oh, he's still on. Ollie? Oh. You gonna watch tonight? Oh, you're pretty busy, huh?
You gonna watch?
You really ought to watch it tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't get the television set. They're all rehearsing very hard.
Oh.
He's in conference with the directors of the ballet. Yeah. Well, we hope you have a wonderful time, too.
Who was it had a sore toe? Was it Nora had a sore toe? Ask him, huh?
How's the sore toe? Who has a sore toe? Oh, it's kind of cute. Nora. Bea, maybe it's Bea.
I don't know.
Oh, they all have sore toes.
Oh.
Yes, well, I know how it is. Well, yes. Well, we're going to see Friday night. We're going to the party. Yeah. Well, BT. I know something about BT. And then on Saturday, well, we're going. The opera opens here. Oh no, it's not in New York. It's here. The Met is traveling. You know, they're opening with a Fledermaus. Big benefit Thursday night for the Chicago Musical College. Yeah. Oh, well, I know you wanted to see it. It's too bad. Well, yeah, well, we'll tell you all about it. You bet.
Tell him not to forget to write his mother.
Don't forget to write your mother. Oh. Well, I'm sorry you can't watch the show tonight, Ollie. Yeah, it's too bad. Okay. You bet. Oh, how's the hotel suite? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have a room with a bath? How far down the hall? Well, that isn't so bad. Well, no, that'll be all right, sure. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you can't watch the show.
Is he eating balanced meals, ask him?
Are you eating balanced meals? Hasn't eaten much. They don't eat much in the ballet. Try to keep their weight down.
You tell him to eat.
You eat! All right. Sorry you can't be around for the ice cream tonight. Yes, you bet. Anything? Jack, you want to say anything, darling?
Give him my best.
Jack sends his best. He's fine. Well, he's been busy all day rearranging some music. We had to change the keys on a few things. Yeah, for the show tonight. I'm sorry you can't see it. Okay, but we got to get going. Can't stand here all day, can I? All right. Bye.
Good to talk to him, isn't
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
it? Well, any special news bulletins you have today?
No. Oh, I meant to tell him. Oh, I was going to sing that song that he wanted to hear so much.
Oh, isn't that a shame? And he loved it so.
He loved it, too. Too bad he couldn't hear it today.
Too bad.
Well, I have to do it anyway because it's programmed.
Do it, because I love it.
Shall I do it? I'll do it for you.
Wonderful.
Imagine being in New York. It'll be so exciting. see yon little turtle dove sitting under the mulberry tree. See how that she doth mourn for her true love, as I, my love, shall mourn for thee, as I shall mourn for thee. Oh, fare ye well, my little turtle dove. Oh, fare ye well for a while. For though I go, I will surely come again. If I go 10,000 miles, dear. If I go 10,000 It's another folk song that Jack found for me. And a pretty one. I love that one.
Just fine, Kukla. That was grand. You certainly were sounding wonderful. Kukla, how did you like it last night? Was it all right?
You were just fine, Fletch. I tell you, I'm sorry Ollie couldn't catch it. He just called, and he's having a wonderful time. Everything's going fine, but he hasn't been able to catch the show.
Well, that's too bad. Cook, something came up that I'd like to discuss with you, if I may.
Well, certainly, Fletch. Whatever you think.
Now, I know that I am just the understudy. However, I received several calls after the show last night, and I might add, a sizable batch of mail this morning, which just confirmed the reports of yourself and Jack and Fran that my job was satisfactory.
Oh, yes, it was fine.
I thought that on the strength of these letters and the strength of the fan mail which I have received and the fan calls, that I should get billing.
What do you mean, billing?
I mean, I think that since Ollie is going to be gone for a while and I'm playing the part, there's no reason why I shouldn't be mentioned in the program somewhere.
Well, if we have programs,
I don't mean just the program, I mean the pan down.
You mean the opening?
Yes.
Well, Fletcher, I don't know. We could say, Kukla, Fran and Ollie with Fletcher Rabbit.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, I just don't know exactly. You would have to explain it to me a little further.
Well, I have arranged, I took the liberty of working out a few things, and if Bob Cunningham would come in here...
Oh, you mean our announcer?
Yes, I would like to speak to him, and I'd like to run through that opening just once more to show you what I have in mind.
Well, Fletch, if you want to. Bob, are you over there?
Yes.
Ooh,
coming,
could you
Kukla.
just step right in here where Fran stands and this is Fletcher Rabbit. A little closer, Bob.
Good
Right in
evening,
here,
Fletcher.
Right in here.
How do you do, Mr. Cunningham?
How do you do?
Very nice to see you. Now, I have corrected some copy here, Mr. Cunningham. I have changed it just a slight bit, and I thought, now, we won't take the very opening of we'll take the audio there where you announce, you know, and then we'll go into the pan down. I think the boys in the control room have it, and let's just try this, shall we, Kukla?
Well, it's all right with me, Bob. Would you start?
Yes, I'd be glad to. I have all the changes here.
All righty.
Are we ready?
Yes, you bet we are.
That's a great cue. Tide for the cleanest clothes in town, and Camay, the soap of beautiful women, present Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Fletcher, and all the Kuklapolitan
Wait
players.
just a moment. Hold that, Bob. Would you mind going back up on that? You didn't hold it on Fletcher. long enough. Would you mind trying that just once more? Present.
Yes, present.
Yeah, all right.
Present Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Fletcher,
Now, wait. All right.
and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Ellison in Kukla, Fran, and Fletcher.
Well, Fletch,
That was very well done, Mr. Cunningham. I enjoyed that very much. Thank you so much. And I just, would you mind correcting that copy and using it from now on?
Thank you very much, Fletcher. I'll work on it and see if I can stretch Fletch just a little more.
Well, you're a very grand boy. Just
Thank
a
you.
grand boy. What'd you think of that, Kukla?
well, it's,
Kuk, I hesitate to mention this now, but perhaps you haven't read the fine print in my contract.
well, no, as a matter of fact, when I signed you up, Fletch, I just, I got...
It just happens that in my contract, I wrote a clause which says that if I play the part, I get billing.
Okay, Fletch, whatever you say.
Now, let's see, how will that go now? Kukla, Fran, and Fletcher. Yes, sirree, Bob, you betcha. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You better answer the phone, Kukla.
Hello? You didn't have to shout. I didn't think you were watching the show. Oh, well, I'm glad you got my television. Well, what can I do? Ollie, well, I'm awfully sorry, Al, but it's in the contract. There's nothing I can do about it. But we'll change it when you come back, of course. How did you ever get through so soon? Oh, I'm sorry, Ollie, but that's the way it goes. Fran?
Yes.
He's a little upset.
What's the matter?
I'm a little tangled.
What's the trouble?
Did you notice the new pan down that we have?
I didn't see it. Kukla was busy.
Kukla, Fran, and Fletcher.
Is that the way it's going to be now?
Fine print in the contract. I suppose he's entitled to it.
Well, I suppose he is, too, for the duration.
I suppose so.
You don't have any idea what the duration...
Excuse me. I understand. I read the bulletin board where Ollie is supposed to do the Tide commercial today, and I thought I'd better go through. Now, I understand I'm in to be in on the clothes, too. Is that right?
Yes, I guess so, Fletcher.
Well, Ollie always is.
Well,
Not always. Well, yes, I guess he
Well,
is
it
most
just happens that I think that that's the case usually. And I'd like to go over that little song now. What is that? Remember, you get the cleanest wash in town
With T-I-D-E, Tide,
Tide.
You're not supposed to sing all that, Fletcher.
No, you're
no, no. You're not supposed to sing all that. You don't sing the T-I-D-E, Tide, because that's Fran's part.
Well, I think it sounds better if a man sings that.
Well, I don't think especially that... And besides, Fletcher, when you pick it up, it's to have a little more give to it. You say, remember, you get the cleanest washing. Now, you're so glad. You're so happy.
Well, of course I'm glad, naturally. Well, you want me to try that again? All right, I will. Remember, you get the cleanest wash in town.
With T-I-D-E,
Tide.
Tide.
Not on
You
that.
wait, Fletcher.
Fletcher, you have to wait for the tide. I mean, you don't say... When she says T-I-D-E, Tide, then we come in with this tide.
That's all. Just a little thing.
All right.
Round again?
Yes. Remember me.
It's not a big...
I was just getting my note.
Jack gave you your notes.
Well, I was just concentrating on it. Now, listen, Fran. I didn't ask Ollie to go. I didn't ask to play these parts.
Well, we're not saying we're not demanding.
I don't want
But
to...
since I am understudy, I do want to do it as finely as I possibly can do it. I believe in Tide. I believe in Procter & Gamble. I want to do this sincerely.
Right? Okay.
Mr. Cunningham knows how I feel. He's willing to cooperate.
Okay.
Go ahead, Fletcher. I usually say remember.
Well, why don't you say it then? Yeah, you can't expect an understudy to do it, right? Unless you...
Well, all right, Fletcher. Remember...
You
you make a career out of that one word. Just a little line. Try it again.
Of course, I am a little new to this business, and I suppose that I am presumptuous in trying to behave like a star. It's true. It's true. I suppose that's true. But you might give me just a little time. You...
What about the commercial?
Oh, yes, indeed. That's right.
I didn't know that we ever get through with it.
Now, this is the demonstration. I'm going to do a demonstration commercial. I thought that Ollie would do it that way. Now, here we are. When you wash with Tide, your shirts, sheets, towels, pillowcases all come so shining white and dazzling clean. No soap, no other washing product sold throughout America will wash them so clean as Tide. Remember, you...
No. If we don't do it there, we do it at the end.
I think it should be done
where I
there.
am.
I don't either, Fran. Fletch, not...
Tide's in, dirt's out.
Well, that's fine.
That's another phrase.
Ollie does it he's a little different.
There's no other product made like Tide. Tide is different. Tide is the wash day miracle that not only gets ordinary dirt out of clothes, but also removes dulling soap film.
Fletcher, you don't yell at people. If someone comes over to tell me how to
I'm
make
enthusiastic about Tide.
But Ollie is...
Listen, I'm not doing it like Ollie does. Does Dick Easton do it like Ainsley Pinza? Does Janet Blair do it like Mary Martin?
I don't know.
Well, no. I'll work on it a little bit.
See you around.
Okay.
Getting more and more like Ollie all the time.
Jack, could we have a little rehearsal, please?
Sure, Fletcher. What do you want to check?
I'd like to check that one that we went over earlier, that was on the list.
Oh, sure.
My sunny disposition and my sparkling animation result from just one exercise I do for relaxation. For tightness in my muscles cannot possibly exist when I do the Fletcher flop. When I do. Hello? Yes, she is, I think. Just a moment. We'll rehearse later. Up! Boy, this thing really gets away from you today. We'll go over in a minute, Jack.
Okay, Fletcher.
Me? Yes. Hello? Oh, ha! Oh? Mm-hmm. When? Well? Sure. No, nobody hears me. Which one? Super Jeff? Okay. What about? Empire State's better. I'll be there. Roger. And out. Oh, pardon me, Fletcher. Oh, that's all right. You just hurt my tooth. Really? Well, Francis, do you think it's going to be all right?
Well, Fletcher, to what do you refer right now?
What's that?
I don't know.
Where did Buelah go?
Was that she?
Just took off from the merchandise roof.
Gee, I don't know.
That was our super jet job. Too fastest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yes, she's thousands of miles away from here by now.
Gee, I've got to work. I've just got to work.
What are you doing,
I'm
Fletcher?
going to curl my hair now.
Fletcher!
Well, I always do that. I have to be very careful of that.
I never heard him refer to his hair before.
This is too much. Too much.
Watch out below!
She wasn't gone long.
Let me see what happens.
You can hear the shattering of glass. Well, I don't know.
Hello.
imagining things.
Hello. Me. Sure, I just decided to come home. I finished my work there with the kids, so I thought I'd come home. Did you miss me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Really, it's you.
Sure, Buelah brought me. She just happened to be coming by.
By what?
By the Empire State, and there I was.
Well, I'm awful glad you came home.
You missed me, huh?
Sure, I missed.
Got any special songs to sing to me or anything?
Over and over I ask myself, what is this magic you brew? With the sea so full of fish, why should I wish for you? Over and over I ask myself, when I'll discover a clue. With a forest full of trees, all my heart sees is you. Only you, only you, only you can make me glow. You're the one, you're the one, though I'm darned if I know why it's so. 'Cause it's not really your obvious charm that makes me warm through and through. When I'm near you I feel numb, and I'm sure my time has come. But I guess I'm kind of dumb, 'cause over and over I try, and can't seem to figure out why, just why I love you. But anyway, I do.
Well, it's good to be home. I felt somehow that you might need me a little bit, and I thought I'd come back and give everyone a little helping hand. Oh! Gracious sakes. A helping hand, and I just, what's the matter?
Nothing.
So I just thought, somehow you couldn't get through Tuesdays without me, and remember, you get the cleanest wash in town.
T-I-D-E, tide, tide!
This is Cam-A, mild and gentle Cam-A, the soap of beautiful women. And here's one of those lovely Cam-A brides, Mrs. William Field Nearguard. Isn't she lovely, this blonde, blue-eyed beauty with the complexion soft as an angel's? And here she is at home. Cicely wants to tell about her favorite beauty soap, Cam-A.
Indeed I do. I heard so many nice things about Cam-A, I just had to try it. And am I glad I did. My very first cake of Cam-A brought a softer, clearer look to my skin.
Exciting things happen when you change to regular care. Use Cam-A and Cam-A alone. Smooth Cam-A's rich, creamy lather over your face. And by the time you've finished your first cake of Cam-A, you'll have a clearer, lovelier complexion. Remember, there's no finer beauty soap in all the world than Cam-A, the soap of beautiful women. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Buelah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Bert Tillstrom thanking you on behalf of Fletcher, Rabbit, and all.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by Cam-A, the soap of beautiful women, and Tide for the cleanest clothes in town.
NBC Television.